Figures released this month suggest that Midland's business community consists primarily of small companies. 20% of the local workforce is employed by companies with 4 or fewer employees. The figures for Texas and the nation are much lower, 15%.
We here in the Permian Basin have always had an economy that's a little bit different than the U.S. economy.
Texas is one of the major industrial states, right up with California and New York, and statewide there are a lot of big companies.
They're not here, however. We are an oil-based economy. We're a diversified economy, more so than people might think. We don't have super employers like the big AT&T with 10,000 employees, or a huge Chrysler plant with 6,000 employees. We don't have that here.
Mr. Partain says the notion that big businesses like Chevron, Exxon, and Parker and Parsley are the backbone of this economy is false. The fact is, 80% of all the new jobs created here in the Permian Basin are created by small businesses.
Well, I think that the general trend across the country, Texas especially, is that the big companies are still important. The Arcos, the Exxons, the General Motors are still important. They always will be. But there's a trend towards downsizing, and there's a trend towards outsourcing. And we see that here in the oil business. You see independent contract landmen working 2 and 3 years on a project, but they're independent businessmen now. They can work their own deals as well. I don't know if it's good or bad. I think there's opportunities and there's threats on both sides. I think being aware of it is important, and I think a lot of people can make money on the idea that something is different about an economy. They can make money on the idea that they understand what's going on worldwide and how that affects the local economy.
In Midland, Mike Barger, News.